It is going to be Virtus.pro, the favorites, up against NP.
And Omni hasn't gone for Falling Blades.
At first blood. They get him underneath tower.
Yeah, telekinesis drop on top of him, but it's all a little bit slow. It's more so that the supports have to actually invest some wards.
MSS, this is very optimistic. He's chasing down, looking for Lil. Optimistic actually pays off.
Any stacks for
they have
him
Savage,
to take, but
Savage is actually pinched at the moment. The SK can come in through the river, and Solo and no one move up through the bottom part of the river. They saw him thanks to the Observer Ward. They just need the proper stun, and then no one can just raise him down.
Like Pasha's skipping creeps on top, and Rose has stolen level 1 Sandstorm. Another benefit of playing.
Problem is he just left Envy by himself in the mid lane. Envy starting his TP out. No one was winding up the ulti. He's just got enough damage. MSS's TP couldn't arrive in time. VP can find a good positioning. NP are being very defensive about this, only leaving AUI in the front lines. They put down the Observer Wall, sentries are planted so they can see it. The epicenter channeling up from Pasha. Blinks in with a Burrow Strike, looking for the kill on MSS, but it's not going to be enough. Now they turn on the GA and Solo gets evaporated. Maybe no one can turn this fight around. Bring out the big Requiem, but it's just too much. NP, they don't have the damage, they don't actually have the positioning either, so Dro gets stunned up high while you're losing the Rubik in the mid to no one getting a triple kill. NP lose 4, so we're expecting Virtus.pro to move up through the river. The scan, it just wore up before Lil reached it. So they do not know, but the smoke is going to break in just a second, but they're out of range of the Observer and Sentry. So they tether forward. AUI massively separated from the rest of the pack. He's already broken down. He'll Hurricane Pike himself down, but into the waiting arms of Ramses. The Burrow Strike is there, and they kill off the Dro Ranger. No one lines up the ult. He doesn't actually hit on anybody apart from his own teammates, but there's still 2 heroes down for MP. They're trying to bail out of here with at least casualties as possible, but it's still gonna be 3 heroes lost for MP.
They had a vision of 1 hero from the creep wave, and he just kind of walked in. He's like, if they're all 4, I can just armlet. If I get gusted, I'll just defuse it off. And heroes just keep perishing around the map for MP. This is going to be
that pick
brutal.
is actually too easy.
Potentially just to go for some picks and open up the map for them a little bit more, but in the straight 5-on-5s, it's not really going to feel very useful.
Speaking of pick, there's the Blink Burrow Strike. They're going to Hurricane Pike him up. The heals were enough from Savage as well as MSS. Now they try and turn the fight. Lil is pretty low, but you have to remember, no one is pretty big, and he has that fresh BKB on him. So if Eternal Envy wants to fight this one, no one will be happy to turn it back to Ramses. He's the one on the front lines. Diffuser Blade charge over on the OD. They push him up. Pasha's Burrow Strike still connected. Another defensive imprisonment. They're kiting around Virtus.pro nicely. Requiem, very ineffective against MP. Well, they're looking for another target. The Blink, the Yule Scepter is up. Rose, oh, he went to Sandstorm. They missed the target. The Gem of True Sight of MP now lost. It was sitting on the Rubik. There was no one that got the kill, but now they get a multicast over on Eternal Envy. This could be him down. No buyback, a double kill for the SF, and a double Burrow Strike from Pasha. Right on the money. Triple kill for no one. He'll look to make it something a little bit more. Will it be the Rampage? It's an ultra kill at the moment. Savage is the last one alive. Push him in, and there it is. A Virtus.pro Rampage will force the GG call out of MP, and that is one very dominant game from Virtus.pro with a double Rampage just to add some icing onto the cake at the end.
What a way to kick off the Boston Major for VP. Looking strong.
It's got to be Temper Assassin, as you mentioned.
Let's say, like, Dazzle, I would say, would be one of the heroes that I would say fulfills a
But they also
role.
had to first phase it. Now top lane, the initiation happens, and because of Shadow Demon in the middle of all this, Savage does actually have that wonderful spirit out. A lot of damage into Ramsey at the same time. The SD, he does eventually fall. He was the one that started everything on. There's a 1-for-1 trade-off, the Luna for the support SD, but first blood did go to the Ogre. Solo might be in a little bit of trouble. He's up a long way, and Savage does have the Spirit into Stomp combination, so they start with the Storm Bolt, into then the Stomp, and Solo body blocked up by AUI. Is there going to be enough damage with the catch? Are they going to disrupt him up? Savage taking way too much damage from Ramses. Ramses will drop down low. AUI cannot get in range in time. And now it's actually NP who are the ones on the retreat, like MSS versus Pasha.
Oh, they have a Stomp onto Luna.
With the Storm Bolt follow-up. That's it.
Mega dead.
Top lane, initiation, going to go on AUI, they drag him back, but the Stomp here again from Savage creates more space. They all look very tired and asleep, but Luna, the catcher, is on him, combining it with the Shadow Poison. Ramses makes a break for the tree line, and he'll actually go down. Now it's Solo trying to help out. Eternal Envy's rotated up here too, so Virtus.pro, they're outnumbered. Lil needs to help out somehow with the Fade Bolt. It's just not doing enough work. They do kill this Ven, thanks to Lil, but now Envy is on the hunt. It's a double kill for the SD, but it's Lil trapped in the tree line. His TP's coming coming off cooldown now. There's no mana for a disruption, but he's not going to attempt the TP. Does as much damage as possible and then accepts his fate.
He takes up a lot of space on the map, but only if he has HOD, because otherwise, who's going to be able to stack the Ancients? No one's even like
SD, Fire Strike. Are they going to go straight through the tree lines? They want vision first. So Lil will get the pickup, throw him down. They know that Stomp's on their way, and they'll create a little bit of space. MSS with a great rotation. Hook shots in. Lil as well as Pasha. They split up while Pasha, stunned up as the SK, goes down the Battery Assault.
That was definitely going to go sour for them.
But they blink, they burrow, they're going to go on Eternal Envy. They'll think he made a defensive disruption, but instead it's going to be the Purge over on the SK. They take away all of his mana. The Sven's already down. AUI being exploded by the TA. They actually managed to avoid the hook shot, and now with the Burrow Strike and the Eclipse sitting around, they're all so low, Virtus Pro. All of them so down. Pasha blinks away. He'll dodge the last attack from the tower. The Spirit's looking for him, but they send up Savage. Pasha's still waiting. Randy's Novi wants to come back. The Spirit's making a re-entry back into Savage. Does it give them the movement speed to get away, and Solo gets cold burned again. MSS in close, but Solo, now he's so low. 150 on him. They're getting away. Virtus Pro, they are the walking dead at the moment, but the dead are crushing NP.
They can't see anyone. They have to drop a flare, drop a spirit, and that is more than enough time for VP to escape, unless Solo walks right into them.
Yeah, that was not what the Sword at all, but get the stuns down. AUI is even going to commit God Strike. They want this kill quickly. Solo's still not dead yet. He's walking away. They need more damage. The hook shot, it hits the Spirit. Clockwork can't even get close enough, so it's a double kill for Lil. Clock still hasn't managed to catch up to Solo, and now he's isolated. They're TPing back to the tier 2 tower. The cogs will drop down, but MSS is on the run. He's lost the rest of his entire team. But the first stun, the follow-up stun, Lil's got his control off cooldown in 1 second time, and there it is. He gives a double kill to no one. In fact, he ended up taking what? So Rubik got 2, TA got 2.
The net worth. He's almost 3 times as rich.
Oh, no one. Nice hook shot. MSS, they needed this with the dust as well. No one fights his way out of the cogs. They need to finish the job, however. They have enough damage. The Templar Assassin will drop.
That's such a great kill.
That's the one kill of Eternal Envy, and it's the big one.
Go in a team fight, you just have to be deathly afraid of TA. Just
Pasha found him too. Blink is off cooldown at the moment, starts the epicenter, but Lil holds Queen of Pain in position. He buys as much of the second Oblivion staff as possible, but it's still a dead Envy. I need to bring everyone is back. Watching AUI with that Blink Echo Saber of his.
They need to kill Luna, but Luna has a Hurricane Pike, so now anyone that gets four-stepped can easily be saved by either the Luna or Pasha.
And the Spirit Stop also missed on no one. They can't even catch him. They jump in, you Stormbolt the start over on the Templar Assassin, just blinks in, goes on AUI, Eternal Envy. He's not certain he wants this one. He got the Shadow Strike over on the Templar Assassin, so at least there's not that many charges. But then Pasha! Oh, MSS! He gets disintegrated. The defensive disruption too. Is it going to be enough they actually get away? Pasha, Envy's jumping out for the kill, but the Yule Scepter up with the Eclipse. Ramsey kills up Eternal Envy again. Pasha on a beastic of life retreats out. The Clockwork brought back, but he also won't find his opening.
Looking for a hook shot.
Solo is the scout. He doesn't want Solo. He can't kill Solo.
No.
And they know it. The only person they could potentially kill is Lil, but Lil's walking around with a Blink Dagger and a freaking Point Booster. He's almost completed an Aghanim Scepter.
I don't think they can kill Lil. I don't think they can kill anyone with it. 2 4-staff, they have the Butterfly on
They have
the
to try.
Assassin.
At least they get like a Luna to fight for their cause. That's one small upside.
This is a fight you know you're going to lose if you hookshot in.
Yeah.
You know you're probably going to get team-wiped unless...
But he's going to be space creation, right? That's
No. The Sven
AUI! He goes in, but the SD disruption, it went the same time as Sven initiated. Solo is at least isolated here, but with the 4-staff and Burrow striking from Pasha, he caught Savage, he caught Rose, and MP are completely caught. Pasha will come in, that epicenter, it still wasn't even used, but no one does so much damage. The Butterfly, AUI can't even hit it right now. No one is untouchable. And you got MSS trapped on the front lines. Buybacks are coming in from MP, but this feels like desperation. Envy blinks forward, no one waits, and then 2 hits down the SD, moves on to Envy. It's a Rampage, and it really is the game. AUI is stranded between everything. The only upside is the fact it's only a Luna and a TA. The downside is it's the Luna and the TA. There's still a life for Virtus Pro. So AUI tries to be a man, but it's just not manly enough. Too many Rampages, and MP will lose their first game to Virtus Pro 2-0. in an insanely convincing fashion.
So we just got
Virtus Pro.
5 rampages by the same person in 2 games.
Yep.